on Bubble. So I want to assume you already know how to create a user profile page, but you don't know how to create that unique link that users can share, just like facebook.com/ this is on next, something like this. So you're looking for a way to for your user to have a unique profile link like this. Yes, this is my profile link on Facebook, or something like twitter.com/ this is honest. So that's what I'm going to be showing you right now in this video. So we'll head over to bubble.is or bubble.io, and then it opens up to show you if you have any apps you've built. I have some I've built. Then we'll just create a new app. We'll create a new app, okay? So what do we name our app? Let's name it TATF. Okay, let's name it TATF. Let it be a social network app. It's not an admin app. It's just it's an app that will be open to the general public. So we choose external or customer facing here, and then we're starting from a template. No, we're not starting from any template. This is optional, so we just leave it. I'll go with this application is we're just playing around actually. Is there a better option? Okay, yes, we're playing around. So go ahead and create the app. All right, so let's attend to this assistant. So if you click on let's get started, this is just like an onboarding, so it just helps you set some things right. But we're just going to close the assistant now. We'll do everything manually. So when you create an app, this is a template that Bubble shows you. Bubble gives you this template so you can see how everything works. But we're going to delete everything here and start building from scratch. Yes. So now up here, you see the different pages. We are on the index page. When you click on it, the different pages are shown. This is the index page. This is the 404 redirect page. This is the reset password page. And then these are reusable elements. So reusable elements are elements that you can these elements are like templates, so you can use them in multiple parts of your app. You just import them, like you put them together, and then you just import them to different parts of your apps, such as the header, because you can have the header on the home page, you can have the header on the profile page, you can have the header on multiple pages. So you just create the header as a reusable element. You understand? And then we have the footer, we have the sign up and login pop up, and then those are the ones we have now. So what we'll just do is this index page, we'll delete everything. Then we'll start from scratch. So let's double click. This is where we tweak a lot of things on the page. We'll go to the bottom. Okay, there is no option for delete this page here. Now let's delete every element here. Just hit the delete button. This is the header. We'll as well take it off. All right, so everything is gone. everything is gone. Now, I would advise the first thing you do is double click, and then you come to the bottom and choose the page as full width. Look at it here. The preset page width, change it to full width. Yes, it's better off you change the preset page width to full width. And I also advise you come to styles, then delete all these style templates. Delete everything or do not use them. So we just do all of those. We'll delete every single thing. We don't want to use the templates that Bobo has given us. We'll be creating everything from scratch. Okay, now back to design. Now, very quickly, let us create this index page as a profile page. So we'll first of all create a group. Let's create a group to hold everything here. Let's call this group profile top. I like the background white, not bad. And first things first, let's make this page responsive. That is not okay. That's not part of this tutorial, so I may create another video for responsive pages. So let's just leave it this way, and then we'll add a visual element. We'll add an image here. We'll add an image, and we'll make it. We'll insert dynamic data. We need this image to be the user's profile. So the current page user, because if we use the current user, the difference between current user and current page user is that when we use current user, it means the person who is viewing the application at the time. It means any random visitor is the current user. But when we use current page user, it means the person who owns that particular page or that particular profile. So first things first, sorry, we would have to make this page a user type. We'll change the page type to user. So let's go find it somewhere. Change the page type. Look at it here. Index. When double tap the index page, go to type of content, click on it and click on user. So when you click on user, now we can now come back to this profile page. Sorry, this profile area. Double click on it. Choose insert dynamic data. Current page users picture. Let's go find the current page user's profile picture. So we choose current page user's profile picture. Now that is okay. I want to let's just add some little design effects to this so that it's visible. I'll just come to the bottom here, choose the roundness, make the roundness something around 50, and then I'll add a solid style around it with the width one is okay. Then I'll have to make this, let me make this 200. Right, so that is good enough. And then I should add some shadow, outset shadow, make it -4, and then make it -2. Okay, not bad. So this is the profile picture area, and then we'll have to add the text element here and choose the name of the person. We need it to be bold. We need to be no, we don't need to be centralized. We put current page users name. All right, that's what we want to be there. Now it's looking too small, so we'll have to go change the font, and let's use something around 36. Okay, I think 36 is cool. Okay, so this is a very simple profile page just containing the person's name, current users' names, and the current user's profile picture. This is very basic, very simple, and it's good enough for what we want to do. All right, so that's for this video. I don't want this video to be too long, so in the next video we'll continue. Let that video be kind of like part two. So we just created a profile page, and then I will now show you how to generate a profile URL for each user and how that user can get started sharing that. These are just some fake profile. We'll go to data. Data contains the information about our it contains this is the database of our app. So we'll go to data, we have one user type, which is one we have one data type which is user, and then we'll go to app data. We'll go to app data and then we'll just create a random, we'll create two profiles so we can use it to test. So we just come here, the name of this particular profile, we just put honest. Honest is my name. Just put honest. So okay, we'll create new entry. Sorry, create new entry. Type is user, and then the name is honest. Then the username is this is honest. Then the slug is this is honest. So would add an email. Let us add an email honest at honest.xyz. Then we'll just create. Let's choose a profile photo for myself. Let's just look for very one very rough looking profile picture. Okay, I think I would like to go with this. Okay, so we will smash this create button. Yes, your entry was successfully corrected. So we got it. And then we have one user. And then let's just add another user. These users should normally be added via the sign up form. They should just click the sign up button and then fill in their details, and then the details are populated here. But now we're just doing it manually. So let's add another entry. Let's add another entry. It's a user, and the name should be, let's use another name. Let's say Daniel. The username is Dan. Dan let's say okay, This is done. All right, and the slug should be the same as the username. Let's say this is done. So let's choose a profile picture. All right, so we just say done at next XYZ. All right, and then let's smash that create button. All right, so we have created this entry. Now we have two users in our data. All right, yippee, two users in our database. Now let us see how this website looks like for Dan. So we'll click this run as. So let's run this application as Dan. And then let's see. If everything is right, it will show Dan's profile picture and Dan's name if it works right. All right, we're waiting. Jippy, 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 jippy. Something's not right here. Okay, something has to be wrong now. Let's see. I'll just hit this preview button and then see. Okay, nothing here. All right, so everything is actually working fine. Everything is actually working fine. We have this user, but we are not logged in. And this is the same reason why when you created your profile page, you could not view your profile page from another profile. It is because of this one thing I want to teach you to correct. So you go to data, you go to first of all, let us structure this URL. The name of this page is index. So we'll change it to I. Okay, let's leave it. We can't change it because it's the index page. All right. So we'll go to data. When we get to data, we'll go to users. We'll go to privacy. You see this privacy? This is where the whole thing is. We'll go to privacy and then we'll go to the data rules for this type user. Now, when current user is current user, that is the user is logged in, the user can view all feeds. This means the user can see his own name, his own email, and can see all of his or her own data. So, but this is what the general public can see about that user. You see, everything here shows nothing. Nothing is checked, which means your profile will not be visible to another person. It will not be visible to the general public. And this is where the issue has been. So I'm sure you have checked the blogs, you have checked the bubble forum, and then you don't know how to make the the user's profile visible to the general public or visible to another profile. So we would click here, we'll click name. We want name to be visible to the general public. We don't want the created date to be visible. We don't want the email to be visible, but we want the profile picture to be visible. And we want the username and the slug to be visible to the general public. And we want this user to be found in searches. So we click this, and then that is good enough. So it has been saved. We would go back to our design, and then we'll hit, so we'll go back to our data, go to the app data and run this application as done. And then let us see. It's still not working. I think I got something wrong. Let's see. Okay, something I forgot. When we double click the page, we'll have to choose the backup link for this page. Remember, we chose the type of content as user. Now we have to choose the backup feed for this URL as the username, which is the same as the slug. So this way you can append the slug to the name of this page, which is index, and then you get the user's profile. So this way, the user's profile will be slash index slash the user's username. So this being said, let us now come here. Let us preview. Let us preview. Now you see here we're having index, we're having sample user tatf.bubbleup.io slash version test slash index slash lorem ipsum, which is not what we want. So we'll just remove all of this and put this is done. Let us see. This should work. This should work. This should work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Yes, it works. It worked. So now Dan's profile is visible to the general public. Now if we should change this to this is honest. All right, my profile is also visible to the general public. So that is what you've been getting wrong. Why is this not coming up? All right, it came up. So that's what you've been getting wrong. This is where you've been getting it wrong. Now this profile is now visible to general public. Now the way this profile is formed is slash the profile page, the URL of the profile page slash the user's slug or the user's ID, the user's username. For me, I make sure the slug and I created the workflow to automatically make the username the slug also. So the username and the slug go together. They are the same thing. Yes. So this way you can append the at the top here, you can append the username as the backup feed for this URL, for the URL of this page. So it is slash the URL of this page slash the username. And that way, so you can get the if your website is go.com, so it becomes go.com slash the name of this page, which is the index slash the username of the person. So you can create, you are supposed to create another page for this profile page. Maybe the profile page will be, you can name it, instead of naming it index, you can name it you, just you, letter U, or you can name it letter I or letter P, standing for profile. So it becomes go.com slash P slash honest or go.com slash P slash Daniel, go.com slash P slash, you know, whatever name is the username of that person. So I'm sure you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel, I will not be happy with you. To be very frank, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you in the next video. Thank you very, very much.